Hey there, welcome back, and I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today is the day. It's the final song off of Lovebites' Outstanding Power. It's the 12th track. It's called One Will Remain. This was written by Miyako with Asami doing lyrics. It's kind of bittersweet. I've spent the last 3 days doing, actually no, 4 days. I did. Of course, I did Castaway when it first came out about a month or two ago. Then I did the first two, or the next two tracks one day that I had to film some other stuff. Then the next day, that was on Friday. I'm doing this the weekend that it was released, or the weekend after it was released. I did the first two on Friday. Then I did 3 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday, and now I got off of work today, came straight home, and immediately sat down to record these last 3, and now I'm on the last one, and it's kind of sad because every one of these songs has been fantastic. I definitely think I figured out, having not heard this one, I've got 2 favorites, absolute favorites, although the other 9 are so close to underneath them that they're almost the same. So far, my favorites are Dream of King and Reaper's Lullaby. But like I said, all of them were fantastic. That last one I just did, Eternally, was an unbelievable ballad. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Loved it. So I'm super excited for this one. But I almost don't want to switch over and start listening to it, because after this, until they start releasing live versions of these, I'm not going to get much new Lovebites. Although they're doing the show at Budokan this year. Hopefully they play a bunch of these. The Budokan show has to be pro shot. I mean, I would kill to fly to Japan and go to that Budokan show, but I'm not going to. There's no way I can. But they better do a pro shot of the Budokan show. I hope they play some of these songs. I'm excited to see these songs live. But until then, this is what we have, the studio versions. I can't wait till they release the CD. I'm going to try my best to get the CD with them having signed with Nuclear Records. Hopefully I'll be able to not have to have one shipped in from Japan. Last time I did that, it cost me a lot of money. But I'm super excited for this one. I cannot wait. So let's go ahead. I can't put it off anymore. So let's go ahead and switch on over. And here we go. The final song, track 12 off of Lovebites' Outstanding Power. This is One Will Remain. This is going to be epic. I already know it's going to be epic. Double bass. Oh! What the hell was Haruna just doing? She was up and down her toms, but in a roll. Just, wow. Listen to what Haruna was doing right there. First of all, the cymbals. That's freaking ridiculous. hold on, wait. Oh my god, that solo is going to burn my face off. What Haruna's doing is next fucking level. She is wow. I've always known she was an incredible drummer. She's been one of my favorite drummers that I've discovered on my channel. I've said this 100 times that outside of my immediate family, she is probably my favorite human being on the face of the planet. I don't know why I've been so hooked into her, but I love that woman so much. She's so amazing, and she is just unbelievable on this whole album. What she's doing in this song is not humanly possible, but she's doing it. The guitars are killing me, and that solo that we just started into, I'm going to back it up significantly so I don't miss getting back into that solo. That was unreal. I don't know what that is. So good. Asami's vocals, absolutely unbelievable as always. She's got such a unique voice. I think I said this. I've been thinking about a lot of my older videos, and by the way, if you go and get my first several reactions to Lovebites on my channel, it was before I had this set up. My quality is not there, so I apologize if you go back and look at some of my really old Lovebites reactions, because I loved them, but the quality of my videos was terrible. I think I said that Asami's voice is so unique and so recognizable. I would recognize somebody driving down the road, and if I couldn't hear the music, I just hear the voice. I would know it was Asami. She's so good. Midori Miyako killing it. Fami absolutely on fire. Everything about this song is amazing. I'm loving this song. This is so good. Oh, they deviated from each other. Hold on. Wow. God, that was a huge solo. Listen to this section, because I feel confident in saying this one time that it was Miyako or Midori was first, and then it transferred over to Midori. Midori into Miyako. I'm confident in that time. Of course, you're going to tell me I'm wrong, but that's all right. I'm wrong a lot. But listen to, they were doing a harmonized solo, like they do a lot of times. They'll do their own and then those go together, which always sounds fantastic. But this one, they were harmonized, and then they started adding little grace notes individually, which was a very cool stereo. I was hearing a little bit of weird, a little bit unusual stuff here, a little stuff here, and it was back and forth. Very, very cool. That they were doing that. Like I said, it was harmonized perfectly in time with each other, and then they were deviating from each other slightly, and it sounded fantastic. Right here, I think. Right there. I love that. That's so good. That's a cool change up. With a really heavy piano. Sorry, I'm stopping this one a lot. That heavy, I love that heavy piano it dropped into. With Asami, there was the drum, Haruna on the drums, and this really heavy-handed piano that made it just so powerful. I want to come all the way back over here. And then did you before that stop? The stuff Haruna is just unbelievable in the song. Her bass patterns, switching between the full machine gun double bass and her more loping pattern to some very unique fill patterns. She is unreal in this song. I don't know. Is she? I don't know if I can say it, but she may be the best drummer in the world right now. The stuff she's doing is crazy. Wow, it's unbelievable what her, and the whole band is next level. But for some reason, especially this song, what Haruna is doing is unfreaking real. This is crazy. I love that heavy piano. Listen to what Haruna's doing right here. Perfect stop from the whole band. Good, so fucking good. Oh my god, I don't. Oh my god, I have. Holy shit. That was badass. That was Lovebites' Outstanding Power closing track 12. One Will Remain. That was incredible. That's an incredible way to end this. The album. Okay, I have 3 favorites from the album. I love the other 9, love them to death, but I have 3 favorites. Dream of King, Reaper's Lullaby, and One Will Remain. That song was incredible. The stuff this band is doing on this album is unreal. It's unreal what they're doing. Wow, this was a fantastic song. Miyako killed it with her writing, and the change-ups in the song were fantastic. Fami sounded fantastic. The Midori, Miyako, incredible. Asami, just powerful. And Haruna is just next level. She's incredible. Wow, I want to see this done live. Please put this song into the set. please, 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 please. I want to see Haruna playing this song. That was incredible. This was so freaking good. Wow. This album was fantastic. I've seen a couple comments that one person, I'm not going to call people out, but said that they weren't liking some of the songs as much as they wanted to. I don't know. This may be my favorite album in a while, in a long while. This is for me. Music is taste. Everybody has their own taste, and I never belittle people for their taste. I tease a little bit, but I don't seriously go after people because they don't like something that I do, or they do like something that I don't. But in my opinion, this is one of the best albums to be released in a very long time. I know it doesn't matter. Nobody in my world, or the music I listen to, cares about Grammys and awards and stuff. But it's going to be an absolute travesty that this album's not going to be nominated for the Grammy for Best Metal Album of 2026. It's not going to be. I already know it's not going to be. The Grammys don't pay attention to music like this, which is annoying. And it shouldn't matter, and it really doesn't when it all ends. Those awards don't matter. It's the fans that matter. It's the people who love the music that matter. But this, I realize it's only February, but this is the best album of the year by far. This should be beating out Taylor Swift and all these other, pop and super popular things. This should be getting a Grammy for best album of the year, period. But this was fantastic. I love the song. It was killer. This whole album was amazing. If you guys liked this one and didn't see my other reactions, I do have a playlist with this whole album on it, from Castaway all the way to One Will Remain. They should pop up if you go to the playlist. It should pop up in order. Of course, I reacted to Castaway a month or two ago when it was first released, and the other 11 songs I've reacted to in the order, in track listing order. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've loved this album. If you do, like this video, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.